Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here with Arnie. Lickety splits going on. Not real sure where where they're going to wind up at, but
Pearisburg.
yeah, Pearisburg.
Just don't know which exit yet.
Yeah.
I think she's getting off at Cross. I'm going to walk to our motel, and I may go a little further if I feel like it, even though I'm much, much slower. But anyway, everybody have a blessed day. Get out and hike. So we're leaving, I think it's mile 624.9, a little over a mile. We're going to go from 3383 to about 3885, so about 500 feet up. Catch you down the road. How about a nice little section of Walk in the Woods trail headed to the east towards the sun first thing in the morning. Woke up at 6, felt horrible muscle-wise. Thought, oh man, there is no way this body's gonna hike today. So I was kind of thinking along those lines, but then I thought, well, let's have the protein drink and eat the breakfast of champions that seemed to help you the last few days, a Pop-Tart, and go ahead and get dressed, just as if you're gonna hike, and then see how you feel. And I decided I felt fine to do at least the 10 miles to Cross Road, which is the first exit at Pearisburg. Anyway, I feel great. It's a great day. So glad to be out here. We've got a blue sky with clouds in it. Let's have a look at it. Looking northbound on the trail. Southbound on the trail. I guess this would be to the north. And there's the sun. Hiding behind those clouds. Moving along. Do you ever wonder what makes a tree grow that crooked? I know, those are the kind of things I wonder about. Well, this is a boulder field to cross, but it's flat. They're flat, and they're made like steps. It's great. I love it. Very cool looking, too. Thanks for rearranging the rocks, guys and gals. So I'm wearing my Oboz Sawtooth today. They are the low-cut, non-Gore-Tex with the fairly extreme soles in them to help protect against rocks on the bottom of your feet. So, much as I love the comfort of the trail runners, these may be the ones that I end up wearing more than anything else. Now that I've gotten used to low cuts, I really don't want to wear the boots anymore. But I will if I hike in the winter. And we're coming up on Doc's Knob Shelter. There's a privy over there on the right side of the trail. And they have built a deck. How awesome is that? We're going to have to go down and check that out. Doc's Knob Shelter. Check this out. When we were here last year, there was no deck, and it was kind of rocky in front of it. You had to get up pretty high to get in it. They did have this chair over there, and they did have a table. But anyway, what a great place to stay now. You can tell it's obviously brand new. Sleeps about 6, I guess, maybe. And then the water's up over those rocks. I'm moving pretty slow today for my pace. Yeah, my legs are just really, really tired. Now we got this pretty much flat for a while. But it is a beautiful day and beautiful sky. Beautiful blue with white clouds. No rain clouds up there today. Sunshine. Temperature is in the 50s. Probably will be sweating before the day's over, but that's okay. So there's a 3-day special at the Plaza Inn Motel in Pearisburg. $35 a night for the room. And we have 3 people staying in for 3 nights. And we got about 5.5 more miles to go till we get to the Paris Ledges, where there will be a view. We got a little campsite here. No water right here, but looks pretty soft right in there. And probably a hammock. See a couple trees, you could probably hammock. Well, you can't really see it too well because it's under leaves for the most part, but there's all these rocks about that size under the leaves, and they're loose. And so every time you step on it, your foot turns. And it really makes for slow going right through here. Either that or turn your ankle. Take your pick. I'm talking a lot about how I'm hurting today and stuff, so let's look at the positive here. I hiked 15.3 miles yesterday. Included about an 800 foot up to start. And then that 1,300 foot over 2.6 miles that included a 600 foot in 6/10 of a mile bum kicker. And then that last 1.8 miles, at least a mile of it, at least a mile of it was really pointy rocks, very hard on the feet and everything. And I did it in, really pretty good time for me. So while I am sore and tired today and woke up thinking there's no way I could hike, I am hiking. Going a little slow, but I'm hiking at least 10 miles. And this is not real easy terrain to deal with all these little rocks in here. So overall, this is all very encouraging. And even if I only do the 10 today, it's very encouraging. So, yay! Definitely progress. Definitely stronger. Definitely tougher. Definitely faster. Well, lickety-split probably didn't like walking through this little rhododendron alley because I'm 5'5" and I got my camera up at my head height. So she's about 5'9" or 5'10" maybe, without her shoes on. But there's supposed to be a water source right here. There's enough. There's enough. Had a moment of pine needles on dirt with no rocks. That was only about 50 yards, but now we're probably getting back to rocks again, but underneath. But it was a nice break for a moment. Supposed to be a little campsite around here somewhere. There you go. Put a tent up there, maybe. Well, we finally reached into a little more open place. And let's check out the sky again. Sun's right overhead. So from our visibility, it is an Appalachian Trail Day sky. Definitely an Appalachian Trail Day for hiking. And we have 10 feet of a walk in the woods trail. Exhausted legs. I'm really not stressing my cardiovascular at all on this uphill. Yeah, I'm breathing a little heavy, but I wouldn't have to stop for the cardiovascular. It's just for how tired the muscles are. Which they should be after yesterday. And they should be after the rocks we've been going over. The small, loose rocks. It's like an old roadbed that they came in and put 3 to 5 inch size rocks that are loose and pointy and square and round and oval and, just all kind of different shapes, and just kind of move every time you step on one. So anyway, going slow, it's a good workout. Going fast, it's a beating. So I decided to go slow and make it a good workout. Yes. Definitely be stronger in 2 days. Definitely be stronger in 2 days. Stronger in the muscles around the knees and the ankles and the feet and the hips and the glutes and even the lower back and whatever else you can think of. It's a good workout. It's a great day. Well, this will be a fun change for a moment. Oh, that must be the new river down there. That's probably where we're going to go eventually. Beautiful Virginia. I love Virginia. Awesome. Beautiful. Am I in New Hampshire? Have I been transplanted?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Do any of you mind being...
Mile, right?
Yeah, do any of you mind being on a YouTube video?
No, I don't mind. Yeah.
Okay, so who are you guys? I met you.
Gazelle.
Gazelle, yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, where'd you stay last night?
We stayed at, Jesus, you asked me too quick. Woods Hole Hostel.
Oh, that's right. You were
Yeah.
gonna say, did you like it?
Neville's awesome.
Isn't
Yes.
she? Did you have the meal?
Yeah, we had dinner, like
Yeah.
family dinner.
You like dinner?
Well, we just actually got on the trail with her at Woods Hole.
There's
Oh,
section
okay.
We stayed
Yeah.
at Mountain Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? You stayed at there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've been there, but I never stayed.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they're joining me for.
So did you
38
dance?
miles.
Not yet. Nothing dirty. But that's what we're gonna. That's where we're gonna head
Just
to.
wait.
So
Oh, are you guys going to go there and you're going to go too?
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
go.
good.
So we're doing 38 miles to get there. And
Okay.
I'm gonna like Nero that day. We're gonna do,
Right.
like 7 or 8 miles.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Well, it's great to see you
I
again.
met your friends too. Lickety
Yeah.
Split.
Yeah, lickety split.
And Tweaker.
Tweaker.
Yes, I met them. They were looking
Yeah,
for
she
you.
met Early Riser and tweaked out, and he named her Tweaker.
Okay. Nice. No, Lickety Split was cool. I like both of them.
Yeah,
They're awesome.
yeah, they're great people. Okay, well,
Have a good hike.
I'll video y'all going along then.
Very cool.
Thanks. Thanks. I haven't had any people to video today, and I hate. So, see you later.
see ya. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet y'all too. It's a great and beautiful day, and very nice to have some people stop by come by, just to say hello. Sometimes that's all you need, you know. You just give you a little spur on in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then you just keep hiking by yourself and put you in a little bit more cheerful mood. Looks like they're having a great time. We're at mile 633 and elevation 3661. And what do you think about this? Beautiful, beautiful. Shijulev and I are taking a short break here at the Paris Ledges and just enjoying this incredible view for a minute or two. It's a beautiful day. Coming into the area of the Angel's Rest rock, and you have to climb up on that rock. My legs are too tired to climb on it today, and I'm here by myself, so. But anyway, gives a view out over Pearisburg, I believe, which is really, really neat view. So from Angel's Rest, I think the rock you can see above those trees out there. That's the new river down there. That's where I'm headed. So we're going from about 3,050 down to 1,500 feet about in 1.9 miles. So pretty steep downhill here for the next 2 miles, basically. So this steep down has some rock steps, some big roots, trees that you kind of go around stepping on their big root systems. This it's pretty tough on the knees. There go the youngsters we saw earlier. Okay, you pick where the trail goes. I guess it's over there. So we're going through this, which looks like it's cleaned out a little bit better. Just a gorgeous day, and it's been a great hike. And this, I would tell you, this is a good training hike because there are a lot of things here to test your body. You've got the rocks, the small rocks, to find out if you've got shoes that are going to protect your feet. You've got a really pretty steep downhill here that you could also go uphill and have a pretty steep uphill for 1,500 feet. You know, come up here when it's raining. I wouldn't advise coming up here when it's snowing or, you know, if it's going to be icy or whatever. And I wouldn't advise hiking this in the rain, personally. But they give you an opportunity if you live around here and you want to find out, you know, what's it like to be on steep hills in the rain. Well, here you go. Just start at the bottom and don't come very far up. And you will find out. Especially on like a third day of rain or a fourth day of rain, to kind of try out your shoes and just to find out what kind of stuff you feel safe hiking on and what kind of stuff you don't feel safe hiking on. Draw the line where you got to draw the line to be safe. Because if you're not being safe, it's a good possibility you're not going to make it to the end. Do what you got to do for your own particular body and your own particular needs. That's my advice. I do remember this rock. Well, here's something we haven't seen much of today. And of course, there he is. All right, so we just went and had a burger and fries, and I looked at the elevation and the mileage. And I can do this 1.4 miles, get across the bridge and down the steps and ready to go up again. It'll also, this should be a relatively easy walk. It's mostly downhill, but hopefully not as steep as what we've been dealing with for the most part. And it'll help maybe work out some of this soreness in my knees and in my feet and everything before I hit the hay tonight. So that's the plan. Let's go for another walk. So this is an interesting little jaunt from Cross Avenue that takes you right down to the Plaza Motel, the Dairy Queen. Across the street is a Mexican restaurant. There's a Hardee's. And then down in the, a little further down in the parking lot, back there behind all that is the Ingles, I think it, or Ingles? Maybe. There's a grocery store, Value City, I don't know. And then there's a Chinese restaurant. And then up a hill a little bit from there is Angel's Rest Hostel. So, and then on the main road there to the right, you go down to the post office. So down here on this end, everything's pretty handy, except that the Walmart's totally on the other end of town. Oh, look at that. That's looking down into the main, it's like a bypass they put around the town, which is kind of unfortunate, even though it was needed. Yeah, I think pretty much every muscle is sore from today, and so this is really going to be good. And you see that big old plant over there, Celanese or something like that. Thank goodness they're here for the sake of this community. I believe that what we're doing is climbing up to the top of this, and this is Peters Mountain. Better pay attention on this ledge. I mean, that is a pretty steep drop off there. Downright warm here with no breeze. 6 o'clock in the evening. So, looking down there, There's the bridge we're about to cross shortly, if I'll get on with it. Northbound, looking back up the runoff area. Came from over here. On the top of that somewhere. A very cool little area through here, this little 0.9 mile hike over to Narrows Road, Highway 100. Pleasant. Well, I almost feel like we should have a placard up here because in our little minivan that we slept in the back of last year in the 10 months we spent in the woods, determined to do health hiking for G, basically, that was our spot. That's where we parked, that's where we slept. And we had the big van and the little van. We slept in the little van. We were here a lot, a long time. We took a lot of showers at the Angel's Rest Hostel. Washed our clothes there a lot. Just because I think it was just the weather issues and being new campers and hikers, and you know, we really didn't feel comfortable getting out in rain, definitely not snow at that point. So we were there a long time. Passing through this time. That's the last we'll see of that. Just passing through. Another bench to look at the sunset. When I get to that bridge, it's going to be really noisy, so if whatever gets filmed over there, I'll probably just put it to music. The Senator Shoemate Bridge. Look who's out walking. Yay!